Carrie. Hello. We are from Graceland University in Lamoni, Iowa. My name is Matthew Hollinger. I'm a junior business and accounting major from Davis City, Iowa.
My name is Zoe Harmon. I'm a sophomore studying sports management and business, and I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I'm Justin Kaminsky. I'm a sophomore studying business administration, accounting, and economics, and I'm from La Mirada, California.
My name is Jay Leisinger. I'm a junior business econ major from Blue Springs, Missouri.
My name is Greg Ekong. I'm a junior. I'm a sports management and business major from Brighton, England.
My name is Chris Clark. I am a senior business administration and economics major from Smithville, Texas.
And first, we would like to thank you for the great opportunity of allowing us to come here to share some things with you. Over the next couple minutes, we want to share some things that you can do with your social media presence in order to build some lasting relationships with your customers.
So throughout our presentation, we decided to make things a little more interesting and have the analogy of building relationships with your customers is a lot like building relationships with people, or to make it more interesting, dating. So, first of all, any relationship starts with a first impression. And through word of mouth or any of your TV advertisements, hopefully that first impression is a good impression. And hopefully that first impression can lead to a first date. So, the importance of a first date, you're not going to try to propose on the first date, obviously. You're going to want to try to warm them up with entertainment, and you want to be interesting, and you want to give some information about yourself, but you're not trying to give too much because you want to keep them interested in the future. So one way to do this is to incorporate a YouTube video. A YouTube video is a great way to give information and to create, to build your brand name. And Iowa State was absolutely correct when they stressed the importance of a viral video. So right now we'd like to share a video that we thought was viral and could be very effective in the first date.
I'm in a timeout because apparently riding the dog like it's a small horse is frowned upon in this establishment. Luckily though, I conceal this bad boy underneath my blanket just so I can get on E-Trade, check my investment portfolio, research stocks, and set conditional orders. Wait, why you take... Oh, I see. Hey Max, would it kill you to throw a guy a warning bark? I wanted a bird.
So judging by the smiles and the laughter, it's obvious that people like the E-Trade Baby. The E-Trade Baby is funny, it's informational, and it's just a great way to, not give too much information, but in turn give enough to where they know what they're talking about while putting a smile on the customer's face. Right now, Principal has a very strong YouTube channel. The way they inform and give certain information is very strong, especially through the use of Eddie. However, Eddie does not relate to us. One way we thought that we could be more relatable with the YouTube videos is to incorporate a younger, something that we can relate to. So if Eddie were to have twin children, so something we kind of associate with, because we can't really associate much with Eddie. So if Eddie could, as he's running through his life building his 401k, if there could be something alongside, something we can relate to, steadily building their 401k alongside him. And so, at the end of the day, when Eddie's ready to retire, he has a significant amount of money saved up for his retirement plan. But because his kids saved so early, they have a really significant stack of money saved up. So if you had a commercial like this, something entertaining that we could relate to, it'd be really enticing for us to join a 401k plan. And this entertaining way of giving information is a great way to transition from that first date that's kind of informal into that more formal, informational second date.
So when it comes to the second date, you kind of have the person hooked, they're interested, they have the same amount of interest as you, but they want to learn more. And this is where your online presence becomes incredibly important. And we understand that Principal is undergoing some reconstruction of facelift, if you will, of their website. And we just came up with a couple of easy and simple ideas that we think you could implement to make it even better for all your customers. So to begin, at the top of the page, we have Eddie, who, as we said, is an incredibly important part of your brand. Everyone identifies with Eddie, and we think that if you have him present and available, that people will recognize him right away from either a commercial or a t-shirt, or possibly even a postcard. Secondly, we have different sections at the top of the page ranging for different clients, from college student to married to workforce to single to actually retired. And we think that if you have these different areas up at the top of the screen, that your customers will be able to correctly identify where they are in life and figure out their financial plan. So if they're single and a college student, they can figure out what they need to do in order to better their 401k plan for when they become married and retired. The third thing is to have a picture of either the principal group or a staff meeting or a annual brunch that you guys have to show the people behind it, the people that they will be talking to when they figure out their 401k plan, instead of just a picture of money or something like that that they would like, but something where they can relate to it. So another part of the website is to sort of incorporate it with the different generations. So we came up with the older generations, or the baby boomers, and the younger generations, so the millennial like us. Now with the older generations, we found that simple and easy read websites that are plain with just a little bit of a color scheme are easier to identify with the older generation. So for example, with the Fidelity website, you see that there's a little bit of information to show what they need to know in simple form, as well as a picture, and what we found most important was the number at the top of the screen. This number shows that the person that they call will be there at the end of the line, able to answer any questions that they might have, instead of finding out that they have to go to a group chat where they might get in information that's not correctly identifiable with their question, or something where they just don't get answered at all. So with the other website to appeal to our generation, we have Red Bull, who has a video, as you can see, at the front of their screen that shows what they're up to, what is exciting. And we think that if you were to have this with Principal, you would draw on our generation by showing us what's going on, as well as information that we would need to know in order to click on the correct tabs at the top of the screen to better help us with our financial 401k plan. And from this is where you get them involved and you get them interested, and now you have to make them committed to your plan.
Building on the commitment moment, the mobile app is a major commitment for customers, consumers, and the people that are just curious about Principal going forward. Because you are downloading the app, it's physically going to be with you wherever you go, wherever you take it. And Principal's financial app right now, to me, feels kind of just like the website. It feels like I'm using the internet. It doesn't feel like it's made for the mobile. It doesn't feel like it fits on my phone. So I have a quick commercial that we're going to show about USA that just kind of highlights some of their tools. And they're also a financial institution, and it just shows some of the things that they highlight in their mobile app. Okay, so that video highlighted some things, but the key things that I took away for it is you don't have to have an account. There are certain tools in there that they offer, financial things, news, they have links to their Facebook, Twitter, all their social media sites and everything. You don't have to have an account to get to any of that. You don't have to log in, you don't have to do anything other than download their app. And once you have it for the rest of your life. It's user-friendly. It's really simply laid out. It gets you what you want, when you want it, and how you want it. Simple, fast, easy, and on a mobile platform. Then the free tools. You noticed in there were many free tools, the loan calculator, you could find ATMs near you, things like that. So I think Principal could implement something similar to this and offer free tools that possibly for the people who are looking to invest. Give them some news articles about the growing companies, or where they should invest their funds, or how they should invest their funds going forward. Next we have this picture. This is the home screen that you will get whenever you go on. This is on an iPhone. Whenever you go on the USA app, you see it's very simple. Up at the top we have little boxes that have news articles in them, current things happening. Then down at the bottom you have your products, your account, inbox, you can contact them, and then they have this nice thing, a voice search. You can go ahead, like Siri, you just press it, you tell them what you want, you tell them what you're looking for, and they'll take you there. Next, we have a loan calculator, which is one of the free tools that's offered. So this would be great. Something like this to calculate your 401k, like their team demonstrated online with the 401k calculator. It'd be great to have something like this for principals so that we could have it on our phones. We know if maybe we should be contributing more or contributing less, how we're doing, how it's going to pan out over the years going forward.
Alright, so now you have a great online presence for your relationships. However, we probably all know a relationship can't just exist through like a computer or a mobile app. You have to have some face-to-face contacts to build really good relationships. So we would like you to make an event on college campuses. Make these large, fun, easy to see, and things that are going to attract a lot of people. And this is going to work because as a college student, all we want is to have a good time when we're not in classes doing homework or anything else. So if we see a large mass of people around one large structure, our first instinct is find out what's going on, see what they're doing, and join in. So if you make these large, fun events, lots of students from all over campus will come. So this is a free t-shirt that we think that should be passed out because college students are busy. And with the busyness of a college student, we are going to want something to keep us there. So if you hand out these free t-shirts, it'll become a free advertisement for yourself and the company. So these shirts will be worn to classes, working out, anywhere else on campus, and tons of people will see your brand name and see this, "Do you even save, bro?" This is actually a play on words for a very popular shirt that says, "Do you even lift, bro?" So it's a kind of a play off of words, but in principal's advantage. So the next slide. This is the back of the shirt. As you can see, there's a QR code that actually works towards the principal. There we go. As they're being worn around, students can pull out any smartphone device and actually be pulled right to your website. So as Zoe told you,